Hi, this is Robyn Leslie with onlytheinspired.com. So I'm here with the beautiful Mega, our Mease, and we're going to find out a little bit more about her and her spiritual soul. So Mega, in a couple minutes, describe who you are and how you help people.
Who I am and how I help people. Well, my biggest thing in life since I was a little girl was that I just wanted to make a difference in the world, and I wanted to touch hearts. And over time, it just kind of evolved. I am the owner of a healing center in Tucson, Arizona. And my contribution to that is I'm a life and health coach, manifestation coach. I'm an energy diagnostician, energy healer. And I bring this all together, and I do various things, with my work. So it just depends who comes in. I've created heart rate energetic therapy, so I'm the only one that does that. And I just spend my days helping people where they need help, supporting them where they need support.
So you're the only one that does what?
Heart rate energetic therapy. I created that out of my own particular skill sets. As a child, I would see, hear, and know things I didn't know other people didn't. And it was kind of a rough childhood. But as time went on, it all kind of came together, and I realized, oh, these are skill sets. Some people say that I'm a gifted one, but no. These are skill sets. Some people are great at math, me not so much. I'm good at this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you were intuitive, ultra intuitive, and didn't quite understand that and thought everybody was?
I felt different. But I remember in school, I thought I had a problem with reading because everybody could read faster than me. But really what it was that the words would be moving in the book. So I had to wait till they slowed down. And it still does. It's still that way. Everything moves for me. But now, at 70 minus 1 years old, I've got this down pat. I know how much time it takes. I can do this, and I can just be me out in the world. And isn't that what we all want to do?
Absolutely.
Yes. So my work really helps people to be able to do that, to just come out and be who they are, whatever that is, and feel really good about it.
And that's the ultimate gift, honestly. And you wouldn't think it would be that difficult to actually get to that place. So how did you get started in this business? What event happened, or what series of event happened to get you to do what you're doing? Have you always done this also?
No. But in 1987, near fatal car accident, happens to a lot of people. And during my recovery process, I found holistic methods of healing. One of the things was Reiki, which is a pretty well-known energy healing. So I started doing that, started working on myself. It just evolved. And then it took a life of its own. And luckily, I followed it. I wasn't always really richly following it and going, okay, this is great. I stumbled and fell very often. But as time went on, I realized this is a really wonderful thing. So Reiki is the foundation of my heart rate energetic therapy. And I do it on myself every day. So I'm still doing the Reiki, but it's evolved into much, much more. And I just get to help people of all ages. That's what I really love. Children, old people, in between. I feel blessed.
That's awesome. Yay. So describe your ultimate vision for your business.
Okay. That is changing a little bit with everything that's been happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really a in-person, hands-on person. I love that. Growing up in the 50s in the Midwest, it's all, about that. So my vision is I'm doing more on Zoom. I'm reaching more people, but I'm still having my very small, intimate groups. My living in abundance retreats, 12 people in-house, 20 people, at a ranch. I'm still doing that, but I'm like many people, moving out to reach more people that aren't able or not comfortable coming to in person.
Got you. But you still prefer the in-person, the physical. Yeah,
I do.
A lot of people do. A lot of people are missing that part.
Yeah,
it'll get back.
I think so. But in the meantime, I do a lot of phone work with my coaching, and I like both. There's value in both. So I'm just kind of expanding, with it like everybody else. But I'm keeping that core there. I don't want to lose that.
Absolutely. So what beliefs do you have that set you apart from your competition? And I'm a collaboration versus competition. And so I think you do some things that are a little bit different than most coaches. So can you get into that a little bit more?
I can. What I do differently is that one of my primary offerings is that I do business life coaching for holistic practitioners that have heart-centered businesses. They get in trouble because they got that wonderful heart. And I get that. I've got a heart like that too. And so I don't do the basic, do this, TDE. What I do is it's all finely tuned to each individual at each, session. And so really, what I'm doing, I think that really sets me apart is that there's never one session that is ever like anybody else's. And it helps people to get out there and be able to run the business and still be heart-centered and walk through life with clarity and love in their heart.
So with the heart-centered businesses, and I'm curious what their struggle is it more that they're so heartfelt that they don't know quite how to run their business, where they're big softies and not quite business minded? Or I'm curious where you help them in that aspect.
The biggest thing that I noticed is they want to give everything away. And I go, no. You're giving, you're becoming that person that everybody's just going to go to. And then instead of having a 15-minute complimentary phone consult, it's a half an hour or an hour, and they're working. So I coach them in their websites and what to have on there, and be creative and not be a cookie cutter, website, and show, why they're different, because every single person, is different. And I think that we all, no matter where we are in our life, in our business, we all need coaches. A coach needs a coach. And we need to collaborate together. And my biggest thing is competition does not exist for me. There's room for everybody. Everybody does something differently. I very often, if I'm working with somebody and I go, I can have another coach that I'm actually coaching, and I'll say, I think that person would be better for you than me. Because, I think they either hold on too tight or not enough. It's all just about balance.
I get that. And I see a lot of spiritual, heart-based people that, they want to, they feel bad almost to charge, or they charge way too little. And I think it's a trap. And so we want to give, but then, don't want to be taken wrong. And so they might not get enough or their value out of it. I see that. So what was the hardest thing to overcome when starting your business?
It's an odd question for me, because I didn't consciously start a business. I took my first Reiki class, for me, healing, and within a week, 10 people wanted me to do Reiki on them.
Wow.
I know. And so it just kind of grew. So here's an interesting thing. When in 2006, I moved into a larger building. It was only 1,200 square feet, but I brought in a massage therapist. And then 2 years later, part of that building, became available. I just took it, and it wasn't like a business plan. I just went, well, now I've got 4,500 square feet, and it wasn't this, okay, I'm going to do this, 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 and this. I really, this sounds very airy, and it's not. It was very solid, following my path, knowing, being centered with who you are and just doing it. And was I frightened at times? Oh, yeah. When I took on another 2,300 square feet, whoo, what am I going to do with that? But you have to just believe in yourself. You have to be your own best cheerleader. That was, I think, was probably my biggest struggle, because I was brought up in the 50s with don't toot your own horn, money doesn't grow on trees, and things like that. So I learned to be my own champion. And I still have to do it sometimes. And, good job.
And too often we don't pat ourselves on the back. We get stuck in the comparison mode where, you know, I'm just at this level and I see all these other people that are so much further than me. But we do have to celebrate, and I'm super bad at that myself. Super bad at, you know, patting yourself. It's like, hey, I'm proud of me. And so, yeah, a lot of people get stuck there.
I actually do a happy dance when something, you know, great happens. I've developed a graceful movement. It's an energy movement class, and when something great happens and you know I've succeeded in something, I actually get up and I do a jig.
Good for you. Yay. I love that. That's awesome.
It takes it into your body. It brings it into your body instead of going, good job. Yeah. And I just feel happy. Yeah.
Good. And that probably triggers it. It's probably a, you know, automatic trigger. As soon as you do that move, then you feel the euphoria and the celebration. I love that.
Yeah.
So, I ask this question to everybody. Some people have it, some people don't. So do you have the support network of friends and family saying, Mega, you need to do this? Or is this something you feel compelled to do and you doing it no matter what anybody else says?
I have a really strong support system. My son, daughter-in-law, and grandkids live 6 blocks away from me. So you know, they're right there. But, you know, I created the center and I started out with just me. And now I have 6 other practitioners in there. So we have monthly meetings and we all support each other as we're moving forward. So it's, you know, and we have good days, we have bad days, we're a family. Sometimes there's disagreements, but you know, I really feel blessed because I know there's a lot of people that are all the way out there on their own and people don't understand, you know, what they're doing. So I'm blessed. I'm just so blessed. And you gain that by respecting others.
Mm-hmm.
That's the key, I think, is respecting others and people that are different. I have different opinions. And even though I'm the leader, you know, of the group, I'm still one of the group.
Right.
So, yeah. I have to remind myself that sometimes when things aren't going my way.
Yeah. So what is the favorite thing about your business?
Oh, you know, to pick just one thing.
And you can pick multiple. Yeah, I don't care.
Well, you know, I love my healing center. It's really a place of wellness. And when people come in there, we're a no competition center. So if somebody comes to me and I think that they should go to one of my other practitioners and they say, oh, I can't afford that. And I go, then go to them instead of me. And they go, what? And people aren't used to that. And we really do this. We, you know, we just move back and forth. And yeah, it's just, it just works for me. And it's taken me a lot of years to get there. This wasn't an overnight. This was a 15-year overnight success that, you know, that I had.
A 15-year overnight.
Yeah.
And your center is where?
It is 1976 North Cole Road in Tucson, Arizona.
Nice. And then you do your healing stuff there, and then you also do coaching.
Yes.
Got you. So what inspires you? What are you passionate about? And it doesn't have to be business.
I am passionate about my grandchildren. You know, I have a 26-year-old grandson who just gave me a great grandbaby. I've got my, you know, I love family. You know, I sound like a broken record, but you know, it hasn't always been this way. And it's taken years and years. And I see clients where they don't talk to their children and they don't have a family. And I feel like I have it all, even when things are going wrong. Mm-hmm. There's always somebody there to pick me up. I don't have to be the one all the time picking people up, but it used to be like that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Really, my family and friends.
And that's the really important stuff. That really is. So who inspires you?
Who inspires me? My grandchildren. Watching them with who they are is so different from who I was. My 8-year-old granddaughter is so out there and I barely spoke as a child. And she just talks to people and she's smart and she's fun and she takes chances. And my grandson he's the opposite from him and very quiet, but he's just so kind and generous. And there isn't a day that they don't call me or ask me to come over and play, you know, and they're just kind and generous, and they always remind me to be those things. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yay. So, if you could leave one tip or one golden nugget for the people listening, it was the only thing you could tell them and your only chance to say it, what would that be?
That would be, I've got this one. Okay, this is an easy one for me. Is whatever you do in life, in business, in life, in love, don't get hooked into what it's supposed to look like. Because sure as fire is hot, it's going to change, and you may still be trying to go down that other road. You got to go with the flow.
Got you. Yeah, because it's not, we might have a picture in our mind, but plans don't always go as we planned. And so, yeah, you have to go with the flow and mold with it. You know, just like people, we change. You know, we were one way when we were young, and as we mature and, you know, then we mold, and we have to kind of mold with life also. Because, yeah, you can't be stubborn in your ways. You have to go with it. I like that. You're the first one that said that. I like that.
Yeah.
So is there anything else that you would like to share with everybody?
I just would like to share that I just hope that everybody that's watching this is kind and good to themselves and just walking through life with not being so serious. You know, it's especially right now, it's a little bit difficult, but yeah, just take a deep breath, walk through, and be the best you that you can be.
Awesome. Yay. Yay. So I know that you are offering a 30-minute session. And so is that more for the heart-centered business owners, or who's a 30-minute session, or what can we expect from that?
You know, anyone can really take advantage of this. It would be 30 minutes with me. They can ask questions about concerns they have, whether it be about their heart-centered business, whether it can be life coaching, health coaching, anyone that's just kind of needing some help and support and, you know, some encouragement.
Got you. And you're intuitive, where you could feel energies of other people, right?
Well, I'm an energy diagnostician, so what I do is I actually look at the energy field and I kind of pluck things out of there. My work really delves into the emotional aspect of illness, disease, disorder, and wellness. So if somebody, say, has a sore knee and something's happening there, I generally can see the emotion and things that are hooking into that, and where it may be another part of the body, the kidney or somewhere else, you know, that it's being challenged. So I just invite people to just, you know, to take me up on this offer and schedule by email with my assistant Roxanne, and then they can just tell her what they're wanting to do, and we'll just go for it. So
beautiful. So we would go for everybody who wants to take advantage of the 30-minute session. I absolutely would. Is go to Advanced Energy Therapeutics at Cox.net. Right?
Yes.
So ADVANCEDENERGY Pew PU, that's Pew, TICS at COX.net. And then and then put a code in the subject line saying Robyn's Choice. And that way she knows that you're calling from the interview, and she knows that you're emailing from the interview to get the 30-minute session with her, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Awesome. I appreciate you being here. And for everybody, you know, if you're a heart-centered business and you struggle like a little bit what she's saying with not charging enough or trying to give away too much stuff, and you could use some guidance from somebody with lots of experience that can help you with that, where you could get your value when you deserve it. Or if you want to talk about any health anything, just go ahead and email her at advancedenergytherapeutics@cox.net and share this video. Share it with as many people as you can, because there's people out there that really truly need to hear this. So I really appreciate you being here, and I think you are beautiful and lovely, and you have such a great energy. Yay.
Thank you, Robyn. Mwah. Thank you so much for having me.
No problem, and we will see you guys later. Thank you.